Good morning. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. Job date for Wednesday the 12th. All right, let's go. Well, I have this one in here, RPID, as an honorable mention. This is not a setup that I'm personally going to take, nor will I actually track it. I just want to show you something that's out there. In this particular case, it's a lower price stock. Not that we won't go after those, but combination of that with very low volume or fairly low volume, it is also very volatile. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, something that caught my eye, and I'll show you. We'll take a look at that in just 1 second. KGS coming back in a little further, a bit of a bummer there. Obviously on your stops, just in case. Still a longer term uptrend, but obviously not to our liking because it's headed in the wrong direction. Off its worst levels, but still not doing so hot nonetheless. Everything's kind of mixed out there. It doesn't surprise me at the moment. Here's the RPID. It's kind of going straight up, so it's super volatile. I mean, the tripling or quadrupling in price, pretty impressive than a TKO type of move. I don't see any reason to go after it. Much longer term. Does have some overhead supply to deal with and all. And again, it's super volatile, but I just want to show you this is a stock that is set up on the long side as a TKO. A couple of shorts in here still tonight. NVIDIA still looks like it's in trouble. I wouldn't rush out to short NVIDIA, but this is a bit of a bummer that NVIDIA remains set up as a short. Let's take a look at the overall market, and then let's drill down a little bit. First of all, the P's, S&P 500, up a smidge if you squint your eyes. Really not much to write home about there. Choppy day, kind of still an inside day from this wide range bar we had a few days, or I guess it was on Friday. Sideways at best, so let's not get too excited one way or the other about the market when it's just chopping around. The good news is we're not too far away from those all-time highs, less than 1%. But you still have to get there, obviously. Take a look at the NASDAQ. Really not much to write home about there. Down a little today. Sideways at best for quite some time. So this market's still a bit of a bummer too. Just draw your horizontal lines above and below the range, and then wait for it to get out of the range before getting too excited. Let's take a look at a Rusty. Rusty, same as it ever was, down about 0.5% or a little more than 0.5% today. Now getting some Landry light below the 50 simple, and also Landry light below all the bow tie moving averages, which includes the 30 EMA, which is one of my favorite, as you likely know. Cyber computing come off a little bit, but one of the better looking areas out there. Sky computing is just off its prior highs in here. This is one of my big concerns, as I've been saying quite a bit. A lot of these areas making these U and V and cup shape recoveries at high levels, but then bumping up against their old highs or stalling out after getting just past them. Gold, the commodity, coming in a little bit, but it's been on a tear as of late. The gold stocks are looking pretty good, beginning to correct. Maybe we'll see some setups here fairly soon. Internet, just off these all-time highs, losing a little steam, and not too far past this prior little peak in here. So that's obviously a bit of concerns. Financials comes to mind as another one of those areas that really didn't get past its prior peak recently, and it had an okay day today, but you know me, I sure like to see it break out and not look back. Health services is trying to bottom out, kind of a cup and handle type of bottom. I prefer these bottoms at much lower levels as opposed to mid levels like that, but it is bottoming nonetheless. Biotechnology, though, on the other hand, getting whacked. This is one of these areas, as we talk about quite a bit, trying to bottom out, but nope, got thwarted, and then came right back. Yeah, medical devices looking okay. Just kind of pull it back a little bit from its high, so that's certainly okay. Take a look at defense, not too far from brand new highs, but another one of these potential double top type of situations. I sure like to see it get past a prior peak and not look back for a while. Semiconductors, not a bad day, all things considered. They're up a smidge if you squint your eyes, but they're pushing into this overhead supply, and they've gotten through about half of it. They just need to get through the rest of it, obviously, before we'll start getting excited there. So the point I'm trying to get to, once again, is it's very mixed out there still. And it's no big shocker, especially if you look at the NASDAQ or the S&P for that matter. And notice how flat everything is. Also notice how flat and together the bow tie moving averages are along with that 50. Everything's pretty much at one spot, which suggests that the market hasn't moved in a while, he tried to say. Anyway, sideways, choppy. Let's just bide our time a little bit more. And remember, you never know when the next big trend will come along. And believe me, I'm looking really hard to find it. Everybody have a fantastic night. If you have any questions, you know the routine. Thank you so much.